When asked about Colombia, most of you probably immediately think about mafia, gangsters, or drug lords that are often hotly discussed in many websites and news media. Especially the name, Pablo Escobar, is always associated with this country. Maybe not everyone knows, but it seems unlikely that someone as significant as him has never been discussed anywhere. He was the world's biggest drug lord, responsible for 80% of cocaine trafficking to the United States. But behind that, Colombia is also known for its beautiful nature. With its abundant natural wealth, the birthplace of singer Shakira is classified as one of the megadiverse countries, meaning a country with the richest biodiversity in the world. So, what is it like? Let's find out in this episode. Colombia is the northernmost country in South America. It is bordered by the Caribbean Sea to the north and northwest, Venezuela and Brazil to the east, Peru and Ecuador to the south, and Panama and the Pacific Ocean to the west. Colombia is the second largest producer of coffee in the world after Brazil. With Bogotá as its capital, Colombia has a land area of 1,038,700 square kilometers, approximately 2.5 times the size of Sumatra. It is the 26th largest country in the world and the fourth largest in South America, after Brazil, Argentina, and Peru. Around 72% of the country's territory is covered by forests. The undisturbed habitat in Colombia's forests has allowed its wildlife to evolve and diversify over millions of years. In addition to being located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, Colombia is also one of the countries with the most diverse bird species. There are more than 1,800 bird species in the country, making it the world's largest bird habitat. Aside from its stunning landscapes, Colombia has many interesting facts that you might not know. Curious? Let's explore them. But before that, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Click the like button, comment, share, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so that you won't miss any updates on other interesting information. 1. One of the countries with the greatest biodiversity in the world. Colombia is renowned for having the second largest wealth of flora and fauna in the world. With over 1,800 bird species, there are more bird species in Colombia than any other country on Earth. Colombia's biodiversity wealth also consists of its ecosystems, which harbor 314 different types of ecosystems. Not only does it provide a habitat for numerous bird species, but it is also home to 456 endangered mammal species and 208 amphibian species. The country boasts 73 endemic bird species found only in Colombia, including the Tolima dove, chestnut-winged chachalaca, and puffbird. 2. One of the world's largest coffee producers. Coffee thrives in tropical climates. Coffee plantations are found in regions across South America, Southeast and South Asia, and several African countries. Some of the largest coffee-producing countries in the world are from these tropical regions. Colombia is one of them. Its favorable climate and location make it the third largest coffee bean producer in the world, following Brazil and Vietnam. Coffee has been cultivated in Colombia since 1790. However, the country only started exporting it in 1835, and since then, it has become an essential commodity. In 2016, Colombia's coffee production reached 810,000 tons. Colombian farmers know that producing the best coffee requires the best care, from planting, harvesting, to post-harvest processing. UNESCO declared some of Colombia's coffee plantations as World Heritage Sites. These plantations include those in Antioquia, Caldas, Risaralda, Quindío, Tolima, and Valle del Cauca. 3. Free escalator facilities for the poor in Colombia. Hearing the name Colombia, people often associate it with drug lords. While this may be true, the country has been making efforts to improve, starting with law enforcement and transforming its slums into beautiful cities. Comuna 13 is an example of this transformation. It is a residential area on the outskirts of Medellín, Colombia's second-largest city, known as one of the poorest parts of the city with high crime rates. Over the past few decades, the city has been undergoing significant transformation. The government worked hard to recover from its violent past by improving law enforcement and implementing various innovations. One of them is building a giant outdoor escalator to transport residents to their homes on the hills. Previously, residents had to walk up and down countless stairs, equivalent to climbing a 28-story building, to conduct activities outside their homes. Now, they no longer have to struggle with stairs, as the city has provided free escalator facilities for them. Built in 2011, this facility cost around $6.7 million and became the world's first outdoor escalator for the public. 4. A mud bath tourist destination in a volcanic crater. While volcanic craters are usually avoided, El Totumo volcanic crater in Colombia is turned into a mud bath tourist destination. The surprising thing about bathing in the El Totumo crater is that you won't touch the crater's floor. It is believed that the crater has no bottom, but the mud keeps tourists afloat. Visitors bathe in the crater because they believe the volcano mud can cure various diseases, rejuvenate, and smooth the skin. Gradually, this unique tourism also attracts foreign tourists visiting Colombia. The crater is actually more suitable to be called a mud pool since its area is only about 6 by 8 meters. The number of tourists allowed to bathe in it is limited to 10 to 15 people at a time. El Totumo volcano has a staircase that leads tourists from the mountain's foot to the surface of the crater. However, climbing this staircase requires extra caution as it is very slippery due to mud spills. Until now, El Totumo volcano is an active volcano that can erupt at any time. However, this fact does not discourage tourists from bathing in it. Are you interested in taking a bath there? 5. Pablo Escobar, the controversial, world cocaine king, from Colombia. Who is Pablo Escobar? He is a name familiar in the criminal world, especially in the world of illegal drugs. He is famous as the cocaine king, responsible for 80% of cocaine trafficking to the United States. Until the 1980s, Escobar's monthly distribution was estimated at 70 to 80 tons of cocaine from Colombia. He not only smuggled cocaine by plane but also purchased submarines to smuggle illegal drugs. Escobar's criminal record includes not only drug production and distribution but also planned murders, bribes, and even killing thousands of people. Since the beginning, Pablo Escobar was the target of Colombian police. However, due to his strong influence in his country, it was challenging to prosecute him. Escobar was known to own hundreds of luxurious buildings, soccer fields, artificial lakes, zoos, hundreds of airplanes, submarines, helicopters, and other extravagant properties. With his immense wealth, he spent $2,500 USD or around 39 million rupias each month just to buy rubber bands to bundle his vast amount of money. Escobar even ran out of places to hide his money. He hid it almost everywhere, from underground warehouses, and even graves, resulting in much of his money being damaged, either by soil, water, or eaten by rats. Not only that, Escobar once burned 20 billion rupias when his family hid in the mountains of Colombia, and his daughter suffered from hypothermia. He did it to keep his daughter warm. Despite his criminal actions, Escobar was idolized by the Colombian people at the time because, with his wealth, he built many public facilities such as soccer fields and homes for the homeless. In late 1993, Pablo Escobar was killed by police gunfire in Colombia. Due to Escobar's generosity during his life, about 25,000 people attended his funeral in Medellin. They were people who felt helped by Escobar's charitable actions during his life.